Hello everyone. Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In this video, I am talking about the concept related to test documentation. In this video, I am talking about test documentation, test scenarios and test cases. Okay. So once you will don't skip this video. So please watch entire video. So definitely I will you will get a good idea on the concepts of test scenarios and test cases as well, and at the same time you have a good command on implementation on test cases once you will watch this video. Okay, don't skip this video. So definitely you will get a good command on this topics. Okay, so let's start the session. So in this video we will explore what is test documentation and what is the importance and what are the key elements, and also provide with the real-time examples. Okay, so first of all I am talking about the concept is related to test documentation. So test documentation, first of all, what is test documentation? So in software testing, it plays major role. Okay, so it contains a variety of documents such as test plan documents, test case documents, test scripts and test reports. Okay, these reports or these documents plays uh, or act as a roadmap for testers, guiding them through the testing process and ensuring comprehensive coverage of the software. So I'm writing all these things. First of all, testing test documentation is a plays major role in software testing. Test documentation plays major role software testing. After that, it contains test documentation means it contains variety of documents such as test plan document, test plan document, test case document, and after that test scripts and also test reports. Okay, so these documents serve as a roadmap for testers. Okay, and also understanding the testing process, understanding the testing process. Okay, so what is the importance of test documentation? It is like a I'm importance of test documentation. So the main importance is like it is a blueprint for the entire software testing process. Okay, it is blueprint for the entire software testing process. Okay, so after that, it enhance communication among team members provide clarity on testing objects, and helps to identify the potential risks on early stage. Okay, and also it is used for future testing life cycles and audits, ensuring the repeatability and consistency of tests. Okay, through reference for these documents. And also some key elements is there, like, so test plan document test plan document is there. What is the test plan document? Entire software testing plan is mentioned in the test plan document. So in the test plan document, so overall testing approach is there, test testing objective is there, resources are mentioned, and schedules are mentioned in the document of test plan. So after that, test case document. These are the key elements of test documentation. So and after the test cases, so in the test cases, detailed scenarios describing like inputs and actions and expected result, actual result, steps to reproduce, this kind of stuff is available under test case document. And after that, test scripts. After that, test scripts, so automated scripts are available in the document format, so stored in the format of test scripts. Okay, so now after that, test reports, and also summarizing test results and highlighting like test case passed and failed and unresolved issues. These are all under test reports. Okay, now I'm taking like test plan document very, I'm explaining um, each and everything very clearly. So here is a some example, like one, I'm taking test plan document. In this document, I mentioned like scope of the testing, some identify some resources, and test define some testing methodologies, and sets of uh, objectives for the testing phase. And after that, coming to the test cases, so we have test cases for the login functionality, and each test cases have steps to execute, expected outcome, actual outcome is there, some preconditions and post conditions also is there. Like in the test, coming to the test reports and test scripts, so we are maintaining the test results in the test report document, and we will maintain the automation scripts under test scripts documents. Okay, so this is about test documentation. test documentation is nothing but Test documentation is nothing but it is very very important uh, process in the software testing. Okay, so it contains several documents like test plan document, test case document, test script document, test report document. Okay, what is the use for test documentation? So the main use of test documentation is, so it is like as a roadmap for testers, guiding them through the testing process and coverage of the software. Okay, so many uses are there, and some key elements as also I explained. So now I am moving to that next concept. I am moving to the next concept, very very important concept, test documentation. I explained basics things, so it is very simple concept in software testing tutorial. So just like understanding purpose, I am telling um, like this, like what is test documentation, what are the documents are available inside software testing. Okay, so once you will be joined a company, you are you will see these documents: test plan document you will see, test case document you will see, test scripts documents you will see, and test reports document you will see. Okay, so what are the informations are available in the test plan document? complete project, complete software testing process is mentioned. Test case document, scenarios and descriptions, and steps to reproduce, and expected outcome and actual outcome, precondition, post condition, and result is there. So all this kind of informations mention available inside test cases. And after the test scripts is in the form of automation scripts. Okay, so for example, you are developing a Selenium script with the help of the Java. So your script is stored .java, that is the script, and you are maintain these type of scripts under one folder. Okay, coming to the test reports, so the final outcome is stored in the test report. Simple, that's it. So we are maintain this kind of documents. The next important concept is very important, and also very big interview question, very big interview question. So without this question, definitely interviewer will ask in interview. Okay, so don't um, skip this video. Definitely you will get a good idea on this one. For example, some test scenarios are like stories. I will explain very simply. So test scenarios are like detailed stories about how people might use software. Okay, there are not step-by-step instructions, but more about what could be happen when someone uses the software in different ways. So that is the, so in simple way I'm talking test scenarios is what to test, test case is how to test. Please remember in your mind. Okay, so let's say for example, so simply think test scenario is nothing but it's like a functionality checking. So for example, I am testing one web application. So I am testing login functionality. Okay, clear? So I am testing functionality. So it is defined, test scenario is defined functionality. Okay, so coming to the point is, so test scenarios are help to real user and check if the software works well in different solutions or situations. Okay, and also they are dealing with different real life situations, making sure everything works right before people actually use the software. That is the main goal of software tester. So before people actually use the software, you are making sure everything works perfectly with respect to the requirement. Okay, so in simple words, test scenario is nothing but what to test. So what to test means, I'm taking one example, so then you will get good idea, and then you will get a good idea. So first of all, how to write, before before moving to the example, I am telling one thing, how to write test scenarios. First of all, definitely you need to read your requirement, documents. Okay, the next step is, so for each requirement, definitely some user actions is there, some objective is there. Okay, you need to identify that user actions and objectives. So don't worry about this one, I will show practically. So the step 3 is, you can, after reading the requirement document and after do some analysis, list out all the scenarios. List out list, list out all scenarios. List out all the scenarios. And after that, once test scenario list is available, okay, so test scenarios with traceability matrix is created to verify each and every requirement is covered or not. So I will tell about requirement traceability matrix. So it is like a mapping between the requirement and test scenarios or test cases. Okay, so after reading, after list out all the scenarios, you should mapping with your requirement. So this is nothing but traceability matrix. So please remember about this point. Okay, so this is the process of creating your test scenarios by your own. Okay, so I am telling some tips for this one. Okay, so first of all, your test scenario must be covered one requirement or one user story. Your test scenario must be covered by one requirement or user story. Okay, so once you are creating some test scenario, you need to check all the requirements, multiple requirements, and also avoiding like creating multiple test scenarios for only one requirement. That is not a good practice. So you need to create one test scenario for one requirement or one user story. That's it. Okay, so most number of scenarios is large. You can decrease the uh, count of the test scenario and making sure you need to cover all the requirements. That is the good thing to prepare test scenario. So after that, I am taking one example. So in this case, you need to understand everything. So what I am telling, what I am telling before. Okay, so first of all, test scenario. I am taking I'm taking one example. I'm taking one example, Amazon example. So Amazon is available, right? So I'm clicking on this Amazon website. I am checking this functionality. So actually I'm a tester in Amazon. So my task is doing testing on this sign in. Okay, I'm testing on this sign in. So here the scenario is, I'm first of all I'm checking this requirement in the document. So after that I am coming to this website, and after that I am checking like what are the possible scenarios is there. So what is the scenario? So here the scenario is checking the login functionality. So I am noted down here, check the login functionality of Amazon login page. So this is the scenario. Okay, so understand the scenario first. So in the login page, you have email ID, password, and some links also available. So here some text box is there and continue button is there, some conditions of use link is there, and privacy note link is there, some need help link is there, and also some create your Amazon account and some other links also is there. Okay, so checking the functionality is nothing but the test scenario. Remaining all things are test cases. Just I am simply saying, so checking the entire functionality is nothing but test scenario. So remaining all things are test cases. But how to write, how to prepare your test cases for this login page functionality scenario? Okay, this is the test scenario. This is the test scenario. So now I am preparing the test cases for this test scenario. Okay, so please remember, test scenario have multiple test cases. Test cases doesn't have test scenarios. Okay, first of all, I need to check. So I need to check this functionality, this mobile number or email text box is working or not. Okay, so in this case, let's assume, so here some box is there like email or password. So in this case, I am checking one valid kind, one test case. Check the, sorry, verify the system should, verify the system should verify the system behavior, verify the system behavior when user enter valid username, valid email, valid email and password. This is our test case. The next test case is nothing but this first one is positive, so after that I am preparing that negative scenario. The system, verify the system behavior when user enter valid email, sorry, invalid email and password. So I will create multiple scenarios for this test scenario, right? And also some and after that I'm checking like this functionality, Amazon Mini TV. So once I click on this Amazon Mini TV, it is navigating to the Amazon Mini TV website. So okay, so I am writing the test scenario for this Amazon Mini TV. Okay, so the next scenario is test scenario, test scenario 2. Okay, so verify, check the Amazon Mini TV functionality, then Mini TV link functionality. Okay, so clear. So this is the scenario. So I want to prepare test cases. So now, okay, so you need to verify, you need to create multiple scenarios like this. Okay, so later I will discuss how to create a test cases, how to implement test cases and what is test cases. So in the upcoming lessons, definitely I will tell, so don't worry about this one. So for now, so you need to understand what is test scenario and what is documentation. Okay, so in the I am also preparing some another test scenarios. So you need to write like Amazon Mini TV and check the system behavior of uh, sorry, check the cell link functionality and check the bestsellers link functionality in Amazon. So many options is there, and check the functionality of cart. This is the one scenario, and check the returns and orders. This is the another scenario, and also shopping made easy. Download the app. This is the best and crucial feature in the Amazon web application. So you need to prepare some test scenario on this one as well. Okay, so you can prepare multiple test scenarios on Amazon applications. Okay, don't worry about this one. So take any type of web application, you need to prepare multiple scenarios on the Excel document or Word document. Okay, so after that I'm assuming you are good at this test scenario, and I'm repeating once again about the test scenario. Test scenario is nothing but what to test in your application. Okay, so first of all, you need to understand your requirement. After that, you need to identify some user actions on that requirement, and also list out all the scenarios, and also map with your traceability matrix. Your test scenarios is map with your traceability matrix. So you test your test scenario must be covered by one requirement or user story. This is very very important. So you don't create any multiple scenarios on for one requirement. That is the bad thing. Okay, so I'm telling some examples also. So what is the difference between test scenario and test cases, and how to write the test scenario, and how to write a test case. Okay, in the test case part is very crucial, and it's very lengthy topic also. So this is the beginning, and write the test cases part, just the title of the test case, that's it. Okay, so I am moving to the part of the test case part, so don't worry. So now I am moving to the test case part. Okay, so test case is like it contains set of actions, execute test case, or execute the functionality with respect to the user requirement. Okay, one test case contains like, so every test case contains, please remember this one, test steps. Okay, after that test data. Okay, the after that precondition. Fourth one is steps to execute. Okay, fifth one is expected result. Sixth one is actual result. Seventh one is status. These are the main columns in test case document. So I am taking the previous example, first one. So this is very very simple thing, guys. Okay, but you need to understand and also listen each and every point. So after that only, so it is very easy. Okay, so test case is nothing but set of actions executed with respect to the requirement, against the requirement. And test case is nothing but how to test how to test your functionality, how to execute the functionality. That is nothing but test case. Okay, please remember these points. Okay, definitely you will prepare your own test case template by your own. Okay, so first of all I am writing the one test scenario. Okay, so scenario is check the login functionality, okay, of Amazon. So I'm writing for understanding purpose. So after the test cases, so here I want to prepare, I'm taking the directly Amazon website. So here this one, sign in. I'm for understanding purpose. So here sign in text is there, and also Amazon logo is there. Amazon is logo is there, and this text is there, and input box is there, and continue button is there, and color of continue button is there, and also this text format, and also links, and also this one. Okay, and also this buying for works and shopping on Amazon business, and new to Amazon, and the line of this one, and create your Amazon account. These are all coming under scenario of checking the login functionality. And also some stuff is there, like conditions of use, privacy note, help is there, and this, and also this one, Amazon or its affiliates. So I am checking now these kind of these all kind of futures are working or not, like the sign in is working or not, um, based on the requirement. For example, in the requirement, S is not capital. S is not capital. Okay. So, but in that website, S is capital, right? So that is the reason immediately you will raise a defect and assign to the developer. Okay. So after that, developer fix the issue and report it to you. Okay. Again, you retest on the same defect. So then it will fix. You happily move the ticket to done. Okay, otherwise again you will report to the developer. This is the process. So under this test scenario, you need to test multiple features. So sign in feature is there, login is a feature, login is a functionality. So under login functionality, some some stuff is there, like sign in text box is there, continue is there. So you need to check these kind of stuff is working or not. So that is nothing but test cases. So here I'm implementing some test cases based on this sign in login functionality. So first of all, I am go with this Amazon logo is present in the middle of the page or not. Okay. So first test case is ensure Amazon.in logo is present in the middle of the page or not. Okay, so this is the one test case, and after that, login page section, this login box is present, login page box present in the middle of the page or not. That is also one functionality. Okay, ensure Amazon.in login page box is present in the middle of the page or not. So now I am preparing the test cases, and after that, sign in. So inside the login box, sign in. So verify the sign in text is present, not present, playing correctly or not. So this is the process to implement your test cases by your own. Okay, so in the up one is test scenarios and the down one is test cases. Okay, so after preparing your test scenarios, so test cases are coming for that scenario. Okay, so your assignment is, please prepare all test cases and list out all the test cases and list out all the test scenarios for Amazon web application. Okay, and also I am telling some format how to prepare these test cases. First of all, test case ID is there. Okay, test case ID is there, and after the test case description, and test data. Okay, test data and some precondition is test steps is there. Precondition or post condition I will tell later, so don't worry. And after that, expected result, actual result, and status. So these are the, actually I'm writing this information in the notepad, but you need to mention in Excel. Okay, each one is mentioned one column. Okay, so for example, for understanding purpose, I am writing this case test case ID. Our first test case ID is test case _01. You are writing like this. This is the industrial format. So after the test case description, test case description. So what is the test case description? This one you need to put here. So after the test steps. So what are the steps? I'm writing down. First of all, first step is go to site. So mention Amazon site here. So next step is so after go to site, this functionality is verified, right? Sorry, after go to the Amazon website, you need to click on this hello sign in account list. Click on hello sign in accountant lists. Okay, after that you need to verify it. So before that you need some there is no, so for this test case you don't have any test data, okay, nothing, okay, nothing. So after that, what is the expected result? Expected results, what the system should display the Amazon dot in logo in the middle of the page. Okay, so actual result is so please note it down here. So small note. So actual result. So once you will complete your test cases and write all the test cases under test template. So during while executing these test cases, you will note down all your actual results in the test case document. Okay. So I'm assuming, so first of all I'm executing this expected so I'm executing this test case, so that is the reason I am noted down here. The system is displaying Amazon.in logo in the middle of the page. Okay, that's it. Status of this test case is pass. Okay, so here you need to convert all this information into the Excel format. Definitely I will tell in the later sessions, don't worry about this one. So I will I will explain one real-time project. So and in that real-time project I will explain each and everything about the test case, test scenario, and also I will I will re-explain all the concepts of testing. Okay, so this is about test cases, test scenarios, and test documentation. Okay, so under you I'm telling like test data, right? So test data is nothing but, for example, you need to test you want login page. Okay, so here username is there and also password is there. So here please observe, username is some information like your username a@gmail.com and your password is a capital A 123. So this is your password. So in the test data section, username is a@gmail.com and also password is capital A 123. So that's it. You need to mention test data like this. Okay, so this is about test cases. So what is the best practice for writing one good test case? So it is very simple. You need to cover 100% test coverage. Okay, so please don't avoid repetition process. So don't assume. Okay, using some testing techniques. Okay, and also maintain your and also keep in mind, change your mindset as a user. Okay, that is the main, that is the very important things to implement test cases very clearly and clean. Okay, so in the next session I will tell about traceability matrix and some test techniques also. So please practice all these things, like what is how implement some test scenarios on any web application, and also based on the scenarios you will prepare the test cases. Okay, so I'm assuming you are understanding this concept. Okay, slowly, definitely you will get a good idea. Keep on practice. Without practice you didn't understand the concept. Okay, so that is the session today. So please like my video and subscribe to my channel and share with your software tester friends, and also keep supporting me. I will upload this kind of videos daily, and in the later sessions I will plan Java and Selenium and some data structures and algorithms and some interview kits also. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel and please like my video. So good night all. Thank you.